Whenever you're ready, Kyle. Come on in.
Mike?
Yeah.
Kyle?
Hey, Kyle, why don't you take a seat?
Thank you.
You bet.
I want to start off saying thank you for your time today. I know you're a busy man.
I am. Not a problem.
Oh, is that a picture of you at the College World Series?
It is. I hadn't been to Omaha, really, ever. Heard of it. And then I'm like, Omaha, I don't know. And went. It's a fantastic city. They got a cool, have you been?
No, I have not.
They got a really cool boardwalk. It's like wood is kind of this old time thing, and it's the downtown is super cool. And Warren Buffett, actually, one of the richest guys in the world, is from Omaha, and that's where their corporate headquarters for Berkshire Hathaway. So there's some money in the town too. It's cool, and the World Series is fantastic. What a great venue.
Did you ever play college ball or anything?
I did. Yep. I was a shortstop, and then I tore my rotator cuff when I was playing for the Yankees. And I was in the farm club, and I just decided that I wanted to stay in the sports, and that's how I ended up here at Iowa.
Well, feeling is the best.
Yeah,
baseball.
Absolutely.
And any sport in general. Well, I could talk about this all day, but I really don't want to take up too much of your time. I know you're busy.
Sure.
Just have a few quick questions here for you.
Mm-hmm.
So, related to your athletes, are they holding up during the season and being healthy, staying healthy?
One of the things we're finding is that the nutrition and the training is getting better for the athletes. So that's allowing them to be healthier than they had in the past. But on the other end, they're training all year long, and that's breaking their bodies down. So we kind of have this tension between better nutrition and better training methodologies, but then they're training, all season long, and again, that's breaking their bodies down. So I would say that, over time, our athletes are actually, because they're more physical, are getting actually beat up more than they have in the past.
Okay, that's interesting. So you just kind of asked my next question. I just was going to ask, are your injuries from wear and tear, or is it from the actual protective gear itself?
Well, it's a combination of the both. It's as the athletes get bigger, stronger, and faster, we're finding it hard to find equipment that's keeping up with them. So the inertia and the force is that much greater, and so the equipment has to follow that as well. And then in some cases, our equipment's lagging behind, and that's why we're seeing some injuries that we normally wouldn't see in the past.
Okay. So what would you see benefits in? What would the benefits be if your athletes would have better gear?
Well, as again we get to become stronger and better athletes, they can full-on practice and full-on participate and play without worry of injury when the parts that typically break down are being protected by gear, whether it's an elbow or a shoulder or shin pads or even helmets. It's the confidence that our players. So it's twofold. It's the confidence that they can go full on and not worry that they're going to get injured as much, and then obviously it benefits our programs because our best athletes can stay on the field rather than being in the training room.
Okay. Is there any particular kind of protective gear that is not meeting the standards more than the rest?
We're finding the areas of concern where we have the most injuries are shoulders and knees. And so those two are pretty important, and then some specific sports, definitely the shins, because those are injuries that really slow the player down, but they don't keep them out. The shins, when they either from kicking or getting hit by balls, or the soccer players, it limits their play, but it's not like their ankles are breaking in half. But if we could protect it more, so they're just not constantly sore, we're going to get better play out of them.
Okay. Do you think your athletes would want more protective gear that would result in them playing more?
Oh, for sure. Provided the gear isn't bulky and doesn't get in the way of their play, absolutely. Yeah, any advantage they can get, they're down for.
Well, you give me a lot of information that I could take back to my team. I'm confident that we can actually work together, and I can help your athletes with being able to play more and being less strict while still playing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll shoot you an email sometime. I'll talk to my team, and we can discuss this further.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
You bet.